One of the findings that may come from Database Health Monitor about your SQL Server or your databases may be tables without a clustered index. Well, why is this a big deal? Well, the thing is, you just go and create a table, and by default, unless you tell it to have a clustered index on it, it's not going to have a clustered index. That changes how the data is stored for that table. And a table without a clustered index stores the data in a heap. Now, if you have a clustered index on a certain column, like an integer identity or a big int identity or something like that, then your table is ordered by that clustered value. And whenever you're looking things up, it's jumping and using that clustered value to look up each row. But without that, in a heap, it's having to use a RID lookup or a row ID lookup where it's going and figuring out, okay, well, where does this row exist? And it's a little bit less efficient than using a clustered index to look up and find where your rows are. Clustered index can help with performance, it can help with maintenance, but it also makes it easier when you're doing non-clustered indexes because the data that's in that clustered index gets included in the non-clustered indexes as a pointer back to find your data. So in order to make your tables more efficient, better, easier to maintain, better to deal with fragmentation and things like that, a clustered index is recommended on every single table. Now, maybe I should say every single table. There's like the 1/10 of 1% example where maybe you have a table that's a queue that's being churned through rapidly, but that may not need a clustered index. Maybe it does, but most of the time, if you have a table, it's going to hold any amount of data and it's going to be around for any amount of time. You want to have a clustered index, and that's an important thing. So Database Health Monitor will go and find tables that don't have clustered indexes, let you know about those so you can fix them and deal with them in order to get better performance. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve Stedman. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching. I'm Steve, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like it, please click the thumbs up icon. And if you want to subscribe, click subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notified when we have new videos. All right. Have a great day.